Hey everyone, welcome to mission 9 of our Syria war campaign. So today it looks like we are in a unique opportunity. Last mission we were able to successfully take out the runway. It says it's repairing 4 turns remaining, so my assumption is that for the next 4 turns or so they're not going to be able to run any operations out of Damascus. Now I could be wrong, we'll find out, but it looks like we're in an opportunity to basically come in and start attacking some of the infrastructure around the airbase without them really being able to do much, since they're going to have to scramble everything from this other airbase, which is, you know, I'm going to guess a couple of 100 miles or over 100 miles away. So we'll at least have a lot of advance warning, which, you know, this is good. This is good for us. So we have an opportunity today. We are going to strike their ammunition depot. So it looks like they have an ammunition depot. We're going to try to strike that. We also can go after these tanks as well as a TV tower. But kind of the plan here today is, since the SA-2's down, and I think a lot of their other, so they've got some basic AAA, it looks like. It's a tank. Yeah, their flat cannons are dead. The they have an SA-9. But it doesn't look like it's gonna, you know, the threat ring is definitely well away from the ammo depot. So we probably have an opportunity today to really do some damage around Damascus while they're trying to repair. And then we'll have to just be mindful of it. Probably on mission 10 or 11, we'll have to bomb the runway again, just to make sure that it, you know, stays that way. From a frontline perspective, we're evenly matched, so that's good. At least we're not, you know, outnumbered or something. And then from an economic strength standpoint, we are in a slight advantage, and that's probably because we've hit some of their infrastructure pieces. And we're going to continue to do so to try to get them at a disadvantage, you know, even more disadvantaged. And then we can start thinking about how are we going to start destroying some of their aircraft. With Damascus out, we may have also an opportunity to start bombing some of their parked aircraft to degrade some of those numbers. But anyways, I'll leave it at this, and we'll see you in game. All right, we are in. So we're just finishing up the startup procedure. So I believe that INS alignment is going to start in a moment. I already started aligning my bombs, but for the most part, things are set up. We're almost ready to take off. As I said previously, we are going to go on a strike mission today. We are going to bomb that ammo holding area, so that the ammo depot or something. I don't know, but that is the plan.
Chevy 1-1, request startup.
And it looks like it's a pretty nice day out, so we may have an opportunity to drop some bombs on the front line as well. So we've got a couple of 2,000 pound bunker buster bombs or penetrator bombs. We're using those because I have I don't know, every ammo holding facility I have ever seen personally. And I haven't seen that many, but I did see several when I was in the Army. They were always built up. They were always, you know, giant bunker type facilities. And so my assumption is that that's going to probably be the same here. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But I don't know. So we're going to use the bunker busters, but if I end up dropping, you know, a 2,000 pound bomb on a tent, I'll be a little disappointed. We'll go ahead and set our fuses to delay. Step. Fuse. Delay. We are going to move to target of opportunity for both of these because we're going to assign them to waypoints. I think we're done. We're done.
All
right.
Request taxi to runway.
Go ahead and take that off.
Chevy 1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 9.
Okay, cool. Nose wheel steering. We're gonna take off the first available runway. I don't really care to wait. Look like... Huh, those must be like Strike Eagles. I don't think they're playable. I don't think I've ever seen those missiles on a F-15 before. This looks like a nice runway. So I should just have like a ridiculous amount of fuel, which means we can kind of burn in, burn out, and, you know, get in and out fast. Yeah, I have a ridiculous amount of fuel. And bingo set up, we're all set. Let's just double check. Yeah, we got lots of fuel. Take a look at our runway, make sure no one's trying to take off. Nope, we are the first one out of the gate, so we will just get going here. Put on our brake. Alright, get up. Set our barometric altitude on. Off we go. My electric, yeah, we're good there. My electric warfare page should come up. I'm pretty sure we've managed to deactivate most of the SAMs. And by deactivate, I mean blow them up. And I'm fairly certain that since we destroyed their runway last time, they're going to have a very hard time putting up much of a fight. So this is definitely the opportunity to kind of take the offensive a little bit, whittle down some of their economy, as well as whittle down some of their front lines. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're probably high enough. We really probably don't need to be this high. But we're gonna put on our barometric altitude hold here. Right there. Works for me. Go ahead and turn our master arm on. Do an attitude hold. Alright, we are making way. We're almost breaking Mach 1. Almost there. How much fuel do we have? Gobs of it. Okay. See the runway off to the right. Can't see the ammo holding facility, but we can definitely see the Damascus runway over there. Or airport. There's the front lines. Oh, we're breaking the sound barrier. About 55 seconds until release. Let's see for a moment. That's set up. All right, we're good. In range, in zone. One away. Switch to the next one. Designate. You're also in zone. 2 away. Back the way we came. Put on our barometric altitude hold. And get the heck out of here. Still had fuel in our tanks too. Alright, let's tell the ATC we're inbound. Oh, I guess we can't yet. Let's take a look at where we're at. We are over here, flying fast. 31. Go ahead and turn air to ground off. Turn off our waypoint designate. There's that lake. It's actually a pretty decent landmark. But I have no idea what lake that is. It doesn't say on here. Alright, we are gonna start slowing down. This might actually be a decent approach for me. A really quite pretty map, I will say that. It's a very nice day. We will take that far left runway, I guess far left if you were coming towards the direction we're coming now, so this guy out here, this far one. I guess it would be the far right one if we were approaching it coming in. Because I don't think the AI uses it, I think the AI only uses this runway here. I really don't want to run into some AI airplane, which I am very liable to do. I'm gonna set my radar altitude since we're in the hills. Yeah, they're getting ready to take off. Basically just a glider right now. Gear down. We're gonna aim our velocity vector at the runway. Come over to the right a little bit. Right there, looks good.
Altitude. Altitude.
We'll spool up a little bit once we get around 1500 or so, 1000. I'm feeling decent about this approach. Oof. We're down. I think everything's intact. I'm gonna taxi to the other end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop here for part 1 since we successfully conducted our attack, and I will set up a second video for part 2 after I have rearmed and refueled, mainly so that no one has to sit and watch me do that. Alright, well, we'll see you in just a moment.